Oil pressure is looking good. Cleaning out the mixture. Right there. Get it down to 1,000. Okay, so the oil pressure was good. Lights as required, strobes on, all off. Wouldn't need to worry about that. Belts on, flaps up, heat vent frost on issue, avionics are already on.
Turkey 2226 November, Montgomery ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Juliet, Hotel Alpha.
And we will get the ATIS.
Hotel Alpha,
alert to closures and alternate taxi routes. Runway 28 left is closed, that's up for taxi operations. Runway 523 also closed, that's up for taxi operations between runway 28 right and runway 28 left. Portions of taxiway Charlie, Foxtrot Hotel, and Golf are closed. See note on for more details. Hazardous weather available through Hawassan Flight Service. Advise initial contact, you have Romeo.
Romeo.
Montgomery Airport, it is information Romeo time 1553 Zulu. Wind to 110 at 5. Visibility 10, sky condition clear. Temperature 21.14, altimeter 29er 8. ILS runway 28 right approaching use. Landing and departing runway 28 right. Notice the airmen, due to airport construction, pilots need to be alert to closures and alternate taxi routes. Runway 28 left is closed, that's up for taxi operations. Runway 523 also closed, that's up for taxi operations between runway 28 right and runway 28 left. Portions of taxiway Charlie, Foxtrot Hotel, and Golf are closed. See note on for more details. Hazardous weather available through Hawassan Flight Service. Advise initial contact, you have Romeo. Montgomery Airport, it is information Romeo time 1553 Zulu. Wind to 110 at 5. Visibility 10, sky condition clear. Temperature 21.14, altimeter 29er 8. ILS runway 28 right approaching
Alpha.
Okay, ground's already in.
Alpha, 28 right, 28 right, 448, Echo Romeo, roger.
Okay, radio altimeter we already have set. ATIS we have. Radio attack brakes test. Check the brakes real quick. Good, got that done. Brakes are all right. Attitude indicator we'll do that on the way out. Turn coordinator we'll do that on the way out. Oh, actually already did the attitude indicator, and I've already done heading indicator to compass, so I'm ready to let ground know that I'm ready to go out. Montgomery ground, Cessna Skyhawk 7561 Echo at Gibbs with information Romeo ready to taxi for eastbound departure.
7561 Echo Montgomery ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Juliet, Hotel Alpha.
Okay, taxi to runway 28 right via Juliet, Hotel, and Alpha 7561 Echo. Ready to go. Little pedestrian traffic here. Going a little bit fast and off center line. You do not want to have a runway incursion here. What's the wind doing? She said 110, so a little wind correction from my taxi. I think I got her. Look like anyone else is out there at the run-up area, which is nice. One of the good things about going kind of early in the morning is literally get to be the early bird. Okay, is coming from the other direction. Alright, we're going to check the turn coordinator real quick. We're going turning left. Okay, turn left, ball goes to the right, turning right.
Welcome ground, this is 70597.
Okay, ball goes to the left, good.
At Golf Gibbs.
That's what we want to see. Turn coordinator looks good.
Gives you a Golf, Hotel Juliet, cross runway 28 left.
Gibbs, Golf, Hotel Juliet, cross runway 28 left, Cessna 597.
One other bird waiting. He's gonna do an aggressive turn in there. Good. Probably the instructor. Oh, you're gonna get right in the middle, are you? Right on the edge. Gonna make me go in the middle. That's not. That's not. What? You're right here. Okay. Brakes set, fuel on both, trim set for takeoff. Flight controls, right there on, left here on, left here on up, right there on down. Back, forward. Left, right, good. Let's see, make sure, okay, instruments were good, we checked those all on the way out. The precession, just a tiny bit. We will go ahead and get to, so primer is locked, mixture, best power, 1700. Okay, left, or go only 2 clicks to the right. Sounds good, about 100. Okay. About the same, within 75, so that's good. Carb heat. That's good. Okay, so oil pressure is good, oil temperature is good, suction is in the green. Ammeter. Ammeter twitches. Idle. Idle's good, back to 1,000. I'll go ahead and lean it out. There we go, about right. Okay, so flaps are up, mixture best power, car beats off, heading indicator to compass, which I just did. Doors and windows. We'll do lights, camera, action on the way out. We're on alt, we're at VFR, and we're good. Montgomery ground, Cessna Skyhawk 7561 Echo at holding a short runway 28 right on Alpha, ready for right downwind departure, student pilot solo.
Delta 7561 Echo, Montgomery Tower, roger, standby.
Okay, so I'm just going to do a little my own pre-takeoff checklist here. So mags on both, master is on, primer locked, flaps up, power at best setting right now, mixture leaned out, ready to go.
61 Echo, follow the Cherokee upwind, right downwind approved, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28 right, and I will follow it upwind. Are you going to call my cross? 7561 Echo?
61 Echo, I can call it if you would like, but you can follow the Cherokee on the upwind, they'll be departing right downwind as well.
Okay, I'll just stay behind the Cherokee. 7561 Echo, student pilot solo.
Cherokee 54 at Juliet, runway 28 right, clear to land.
No one coming in. Okay, so lights, action. Wheel is full rich. Line up. Windows are closed, doors are closed and locked. Full power. Got a slight left crosswind, so I'm leaning into that. Airspeed is alive, T's and P's are good. Almost at rotation speed. Here we are, let's rotate. Let's see how you climb with just one passenger. Yeah. Doesn't climb like 4922 Delta I flew the other day. That one really climbed like crazy. And I'd still be pitched up really high at 65 knots. Okay, so I'm watching the other bird on the crosswind. There it goes, I see it. Okay.
Tower Scout 4922 Delta with you, ILS 28 right.
4922 Delta Montgomery Tower, traffic close in, left base, runway 28 right, cleared to land.
Ah, 4922 Delta, that was the plane.
Clear to land, 22 Delta.
That was the plane I was flying just the other day solo. That's the one that climbs like crazy. Okay, so ready to turn. Might have to do a little more aggressive turn than usual. Stay away from the 15 freeway right there. Pitching 75 knots is what we need. A nice 30-degree roll. A bit aggressive route here, but that's okay. Just staying close to the runway just in case something goes wrong. All right. So, climb checklist. All right, 70 to 80 knots, which is what we're doing. On. 70 to 80 knots, staying parallel to the runway, looking out for traffic. Severe clear is always dangerous for run-ins, actually.
54 Juliet, turn left, take off, contact ground.
Power's good, mixture's good.
Turn left, golf, contact ground.
Instruments look good, particularly the heading indicator looks like it's doing okay.
6 November, traffic passing Mount Helix at 4,000, Cessna descending inbound.
Landing lights
change
off. Flight plan open. So, flying out to Hamul. Factoring.
61 Echo, traffic just west of Lake Murray inbound, Cessna at 1,600. And traffic at Mount Soledad, person at Mount Helix, 3,900 descending, Cessna inbound.
Looking out for the traffic should be a factor 7561 Echo.
61 Echo, frequency change approved, Gillespie, have a good flight.
Thank you very much, 7561 Echo. Okay, so, actually going to be climbing above Gillespie. Be climbing above the traffic that she mentioned. Having a pretty good rate of climb. Just over 500 feet per minute. The traffic she mentioned was already almost 1,000 feet below me. Yeah. Okay, so let me load up the local frequency here. It's 122.75. And I'm already cleared to do that, make sure. I want to stay on frequency anyhow, just safe. Not touching. Airplane's literally flying itself. That's how clear the air is right now and how well she's trimmed. Airplanes love to be in the whatever configuration you put them in. You gotta let them teach you. Alright, we're outside Montgomery airspace, so I'll go ahead and let everybody know I'm out here. San Diego traffic, white and gray pinstripe. Cessna climbing through 2,900 feet to 3,500 feet over Cowles Mountain, heading east. Student pilot solo, San Diego East. There's some traffic. You gotta watch what they're doing. There's no way you can. Look out for other traffic. Last thing you want to do is get hypnotized on one plane. They're way out there. Figure out what we're doing. Okay, so we're past 3,000 feet. I was a little aggressive on the lead. Now a little bit.
San Diego westbound, blue and white Archer.
There we go.
3,500 feet. We are above westbound. Where? We're over crest.
Roger, Cherokee 2226 November, Gillespie 3,500 eastbound. Direct Julian shortly. San Diego East.
Blue White Archer over crest, 3,500, descending to 3,000, back to Montgomery, San Diego East.
San Diego East, white Cessna at about 3,600 feet, about half a mile west of Gillespie, getting ready to turn south. Student pilot solo, San Diego.
What your altitude last call?
Just over 3,600 feet.
We'll be passing below you. We're over crest, heading westbound. We'll be at 3,000.
Okay, I'll look out for you. San Diego East. Don't give it too high. Get down to 3,500 feet here. I'll be heading westbound at 3,000. I don't see anybody doing. But Wolverine Airport.
San Diego Northeast, White Cessna 172, 9897 Foxtrot is over the San Diego Wild Animal Park at 2,500, tracking westbound.
I'm just looking out for traffic.
San Diego East, Blue White Archer, about 3 miles southeast of Gillespie, 2,800, heading back to Montgomery, last call, San Diego East.
I'm gonna get past Gillespie here.
And
Awesome.
San Diego Northeast practice area. San Diego Northeast practice area, Cessna 734 Delta November is about 3 miles west of Mount Palomar Observatory, orbiting at 5,500 feet.
Oh shit, I was below 2,000 RPM, didn't realize.
Cherokee 2226 November, 1 mile south of Lake Jennings, 4,000 for 4,500, direct Julian.
San Diego East, White Cessna 172, just about 1 mile south of Gillespie, 3,500 feet, headed to Hamul, San Diego East. Alright, that traffic I was worried about earlier is way below me and past me. Should be getting close to Lake Jennings right now. Or Lake Murray. You know what? I should have fucking wiped the windows off. Should have wiped the windows off. It's a little bit dirty, make it hard to see out there. Not too bad, just, you know, one of those things where usually the first sign of an airplane is a small dot. Cruising at about 100 knots. Alright, so we're basically in cruise, power good, mixture good. We're in pretty smooth air. A little bit of precession, so I'll move the compass over just a little bit. San Diego southeast, White Cessna 172 over Cottonwood Golf Course on my way into Hamul for power pilot maneuvers, student pilots, San Diego East. Alright, so what I'm authorized to do right now is basically do all my setups. I don't think I'm authorized for slow flight per se, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to practice, assuming that I've got someone telling me that I need to do power off stall, power on stall, steep turns, and 35 feet. Then I'm going to head over to Brown and do some. Get trimmed out here at 3,500 feet. All right. I'm also going to get my backup Brown's Tower, which is 12825. 1335. All right, so do the setup for getting into a power off stall. San Diego East, over 3,500 feet over the concrete pond at Hamul, private pilot maneuvers, student pilot solo, San Diego East. Okay, so clearing turn. First, I'm going to dip left wing up, make sure no one's behind me, take a good scan outside. I don't see anything, so I'm going to do a little left turn, 180 degrees, on a heading of 140. So when a 140 gets all the way over here, well, I'm good. I'm climbing a bit too much. Get back down to 3,500. Okay, it's my first clearing turn. Looks good so far. Now we're going to do a 180 degree turn. Looking out the windows, scanning.
San Diego East, Cutlass 6205 Victor, the red and white Cutlass. 3,300 feet, climbing to 5,500. Overhead Lake Jennings, heading northeastbound, San Diego East.
I'm going to do a little bit more than a 180. Head back the other direction a little bit. Seems like you're going a little too close. Those hills. We'll say that's a clearing turn. Alright, so I'm going to get my setup right now. Try not to lose altitude. Carb heat is out. I'm down to about 1,500. Flaps 10 degrees. Okay, my altitude 20 degrees.
East, Cherokee 226 November, BA Haas Mountain, 6,500 maneuvering.
Okay, capture 5. Feet, I'd level off, pull all the way out, and then I'd go. And what I'll do instead is full power to recover. Flaps up 10 degrees, more than 10 degrees, making sure I'm not losing any altitude. 10 degrees. Start climbing, get back up to 3,500 feet. Positive rate of climb, 65 knots, up over 100 feet. Go ahead and go flaps all the way up. And back to 3,500, flaps all the way up, full power. I'll get a little. And I will go ahead and begin a 180 degree turn to simulate getting into a power on stall. Alright. Bring it back down. Okay, so turn around, 180 degree turn, about 140. Start my clearing turn by looking around. Okay. San Diego East, pilot maneuvers over Hamul, 3,500 feet, student pilot solo, San Diego East. Drop a little bit, climbing. Can't do that. Okay, 140, right. Okay, now we're going to simulate a power off stall. So, flaps stay up, car beat out. I've done my clearing turn.
San Diego East, Cutlass 6205 Victor, is 4,700 feet, overhead El Capitan Reservoir, climbing to 5,500, heading
Powering back to 53rd, car beat is out. Looking out the window, making sure I'm staying on heading, using some rudder to do that. Alright, slowing down, what we need. Up a little bit to keep altitude, lose some airspeed. Staying on heading. Okay, 55 knots. Full power, right rudder. I'd go up and then I'd lose it, brake, and then I just kind of relax. That's a good simulated full power on stall. All right, so trim out a little bit, 3,500 feet. I'm actually going to do a nice big clearing turn. Staying away from the mountains. These mountains would have freaked me out to begin.
Turkey 2226 November is a white on blue over Viejas Mountain 6000. Turning eastbound for the Gillespie localizer.
This is actually fun. Okay, I gotta let myself drop a little bit, pull back, much back pressure. I'm just doing a nice big turn. About a 270-degree turn. As a clearing turn, 3,500. And I'm gonna do steep turns after this. Okay, I'm at 3,500 feet. Going around. San Diego East, 3,500 feet over Jamul, steep turns, student pilot solo, San Diego East. Okay, so, trimmed out. Alright. Steep turn to the left. On my clearing turns, I'm good to go. Steep turn to the left. Shit, lose too much altitude. Get that altitude back. Feeling some G's, which is what you want right here. Some nice steady G turns, holding altitude just nicely. And boom, go ahead and turn. There's my bump. That lets me know I'm right where I started. That's pretty awesome. Okay, a little bit of altitude. That's right. I'm going to lose it in a little bit though, because got into this steep altitude. Actually got to lose a little bit of altitude here. Doing it. I'm going to pull up, and now I'm feeling G's. Make sure I stick it right at... And right there. Oh shoot, I ended up just about 100 feet to over 100 feet. Alright, I got to do this.
Northeast of Augustine Reservoir, maneuvering during Chanel, 10 degrees.
Do another... Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get a configuration here as I do some turn. San Diego East, pilot maneuvers 3,500 feet over Jamul, student pilot solo, San Diego East. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim for one of these mountains here as my starting point. Turn around and doing steep turns. These are the first set of steep turns I've actually ever done by myself, and it's really cool. Alright, so go ahead and do a 180 turn. We'll look back real quick. Make sure no one's there. Haven't heard anyone on frequency, but we've had people fly through here before. Not being on. I'm sure there's people in these nice big houses just love us flying in circles over their home. Alright, so hours up there will be the starting point. That peak puts us about 160. Okay, I'm trimmed out right now. A little bit of right, a little bit of left. San Diego East, 3,500 feet over Humboldt, steep turns due to Palo Alto, San Diego East. All right, here we go. Right about here is where I give it power. Trying to look for it slicing across the thing, but I'm losing altitude right now. There we go. There we go. Now I'm holding altitude. Starting to lose it again. There we go. And the mountains will be my little point there. 160, so that's it. Turn around. I should feel a little bit of turbulence as I go through my own wake. Nothing yet. Okay. Right turns, I seem to climb a little bit. Commercial jet way above. Looking good, really holding it so far. Do a little climb, let myself slack off a little bit on the aft pressure, and then finish it up. Alright, at 3,500. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to go down and do some steep turn stuff. I could this would be if we have to do 45 degrees, pitch the nose down, let us get up to almost VNE. Looking at terrain, we're okay. Okay, drop some altitude, that's good.
Diego East, Cherokee 2226 November over Alpine 5000 for 4,500 westbound.
Go ahead and lose a bit more altitude here. San Diego East, White Cessna 172, 2,500 feet, doing turns around to point and Humboldt over the concrete ponds near Palo Alto, San Diego East. Okay, so we always do this at about 2,000 feet. Actually, it's probably about right, about 2,400. So we'll get configured here. Good, it's a little bit more bumpier. A little bumpier down here is just what I need. Alright. So record.
Northeast, green and white, Cessna 4711 Bravo, 3,500. We are about 5 miles to the south of Lake Wolford, northwest down. We're heading to Blackington, San Diego Northeast.
Okay, clearing turns, looking around, don't see anything. Couple military helicopters are following the road over there, not a factor. Seagull, that was a factor. Alright, so, get on a heading.
San Diego Northeast, White Maroon Cessna is 3 miles to the northwest of Blackington, maneuvering between 3,500 and 4,500, San Diego Northeast.
Alright. Yep, there's the bumps at a lower altitude. Okay, so, let me wind up, do it straight 180 here. 180 degrees south. And we'll go ahead and start the maneuver. Alright, so just going to try to keep this right at a certain point, certain distance. And not to lose any altitude, staying at 2,400 feet. You'll be doing okay. Been a little bit close to it.
San Diego East, Cutlass 6205 Victor is a white and red Cutlass, 6,500, approx 3 miles northeast of El Capitan Reservoir, maneuvering, doing lazy 8, San Diego East.
San Diego East, white Cessna 671, just to the north of Rainbow Pass, 4,500 feet, heading southbound, San Diego East.
San Diego Northeast, green and white Cessna 4711 Bravo, 3,000 feet over Lake Wolford, northbound, San Diego Northeast.
Okay, 180. San Diego East, student pilot solo 2,400 feet, private pilot maneuvers doing turns around a point at Hamul over the concrete pond, San Diego East. Looks like I'm doing okay. Staying about 2,400 feet. Actually a better. This is a better attempt.
San Diego East, white Cessna 601, 4,500 feet over Rainbow Pass, heading north, heading southbound, San Diego East.
Alrighty, almost completing the circle. And right there, that completes it. Okay, that was actually a good one. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is we'll do turnaround point, so I'm going to get right up here. Been doing a clearing turn for a while. San Diego East, white Cessna 172 doing S-turns over the road at Hamul, student pilot solo San Diego East.
San Diego East, blue and white Cessna over Lake Jennings heading towards El Capitan Reservoir, slow flight, San Diego East.
Okay, let's see, where am I? Why am I climbing? Okay, so, there's the road. Right about there, it's not really any wind today, so this is not showing me what my ground's. It's okay.
San Diego Northeast, green and white Cessna 4711 Bravo, 3000. We are over Valley Center, northwestbound, headed to Vista, San Diego Northeast.
Staying at 2,400 feet pretty well. Not losing or really gaining altitude on this one. Had a little trouble with that during my training flight yesterday, but there was more wind yesterday. Speaking of which, on losing altitude, I just dropped 100 like that, as I was talking about it. Alright.
San Diego East, at 6005 Victor is a white and red headless, 6,500, approx 2 miles northeast off El Capitan Reservoir, performing deep spiral, San Diego East.
Ooh, deep spirals.
San Diego East, traffic white. Cessna, beam Holbrook, we are southbound, 4,300, descending to 3,000 southbound, San Diego East.
San Diego Southeast, pilot maneuvers, S-turns around the road, over Hamul, 2,400 feet, student pilot solo, San Diego East.
What altitude you at there over Hamul?
2,400.
Just coming into the southeast practice area over Cottonwood, and we're going to try and get over the cement pond for ground reference maneuvers. We'll try and stay out of your way. Let me know what you need.
Actually, I'm all finished up. I'm going to depart and head down to Brown, so the area is yours. I'll look out for you on the way out, and I'm going to climb up to about 3,000 feet.
We're entering right about 2,900, and we've got you in sight west-southwest bound, but I think there's somebody else to the southeast of you as well. Did you see them?
I did not. Looking out for him. I'm just getting ready to, I guess you see him getting ready with the mountains right now, but I'll look out for the traffic.
and we're just coming over coming up to the new casino.
San Diego Northeast, green and white, Cessna 4711 Bravo, 3000 over Vista, headed into Palomar. We'll be descending 1,500, San Diego Northeast.
Hool traffic, I just saw I think the traffic you're talking about, the helicopter heading eastbound, flight below. You should not be a factor, and I'm almost out of the Humboldt area.
Okay, that sounds good. I got you inside now. You're westbound over that little mountain ridge there, and we're about you 3 o'clock southeastbound.
I got you inside. Thanks a lot.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
San Diego East traffic, white Cessna 601, over Bonzo Golf Course.
Okay, so
3,800 feet, heading southbound, San Diego East.
Time 1653 Zulu. Wind 220 at 5. Visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 2.14. Altimeter 3000. VOR GPS Alpha visual approach in use. Landing runway 26. Advise ground control on initial contact of intersection departure request. Advise us contact you have Zulu. Ground tower formation to Zulu, time 1653.
San Diego Southeast, white Cessna, 3,000 feet, about half a mile south of San Miguel, headed south and bound for Brownfield, final radio call. Student pod solo, San Diego East.
San Diego East, 6205 Victor, 6,500, approx a mile northwest of Viegas Valley, heading to Viegas Valley for maneuvers, San Diego East.
Brown Tower, Cessna Skyhawk 7561 Echo, 3,000 feet, about 1 mile south of San Miguel, inbound. Would like to see if I could do some stop and goes in the pattern, student pilot solo.
Seven 561 Echo, Brown Tower, did you have information, Zulu?
Yes, I have information, Zulu.
Brown Tower, Station 505 uniform, Zulu, descending from 4,000 feet for full stop.
Stationer 5 uniform, runway 26 right, clear to land long.
26 right, clear to land long, 5 uniform.
61 Echo, report right base over the prison for runway 26 right, and just make sure you use your calls on every transmission.
Okay, I will report for right base for runway 26 right when I get over the prison, 7561 Echo. Okay, so descent checklist, mixture, Richin, I'll go ahead and do. Fuel on both, carb heat as required, ATIS, got it, altimeter set 3000. Go ahead and lose some power here, or lose some altitude. Carb heat's out. Heading indicator to compass. Looking around for traffic, severe clear. Seven 561 Echo reporting over the prison for runway 26 right.
61 Echo, runway 26 right, cleared stop and go, then make very close traffic.
Cleared stop and go, runway 26 right, 7561 Echo.
Cirrus 3 Charlie Delta, big change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, 3 Charlie Delta, thanks guys.
Okay, I'm just going to come in right now and do a kind of a normal land. Try to get within the first 1,000. Going to be too much of a problem. Wait a little bit more, square up. Off a little power. Landing at a pretty good rate, 500 feet per minute. Check. Looks like a little bit.
Wind 240 at 4.
Okay, small crosswind. Alright, heels on the floor. Pre-landing, autopilot off, landing light off. Or landing on. Seatbelt mixture, carpeet's good. Coming in. A little bit more of a left crosswind, I think, than they're telling us. Power's going down. We're a little bit high. Power's all the way out. Really floating. Yeah, I gotta get used to landing by myself. Okay, flaps up, carpet. Brakes.
Ground tower, Cherokee 0676, ready for departure will be departure.
I'm gonna be a little bit brave and do a performance takeoff here, 10 degrees of flaps.
Hold short, runway 26 right.
Holding short.
Off-field takeoff. Nose is up. Creep in a little bit. Wait to get off the ground. Stay in ground effect and pitch for 5. There we go. Stay in ground effect, stay in ground effect. There's 65, pitch up.
667 Quebec, set on the goes in right close traffic. Runway 26 right clear for takeoff.
Traffic, right clear for takeoff.
That's good, staying at 65. Flaps all the way up. Pitch for 75. P's and P's are looking good. Get past the runway, that's what they want. Past the runway, and I'll go ahead and at 900 feet, go ahead and start my turn. CP out here is, I think, 1500. Yep. Alright, I should be about squared up right here.
61 Echo, runway 26 right, clear, stop and go.
Cleared, stop and go, runway 26 right, 7561 Echo, student pilot solo, thank you. Always looking out for traffic around an airport. Just in case somebody's coming in, the radio's not working. Watching a big jet depart out of Tijuana, which is like so close, it's crazy. Heartbeat's out. I'm gonna beam of the numbers. I'm a little bit high. Pulling the power back to 10 degrees of flaps. Wait for 80. There's 80. Looking out for traffic again. Just about ready to start that. All right, start my base.
367, go back. Not getting any transponder information. We make sure it's on fucking VFR.